Somewhere in heaven, there was a conversation regarding someone's destiny. A man named Job that walked upright and feared the Lord. This is a conversation that took place between God and Satan.
The great and benevolent God who cast me out of heaven, thinking that you're cursing me. Sir, this is the best thing you've done for me. This part of my life is called enjoyment. I'm living the soft life.
Where did you come from?
Where did I come from? From walking up and down this earth. You know, I really hated being stuck in one place. Now, I have all the freedom I want. I can go wherever I want to go. Look at you, just sitting there, doing nothing. You think serving this God will pay off? Just sitting there taking orders? Why don't you come work for me? I've got many places I can send you. There's this place in South Africa in Cape Town called GRA. Those people, they pray too much. They annoy me. And my soldiers are falling there. I'll send you there. Why don't you come work for me?
We won't work for you. I mean, look at you. Your glory has been taken away. You were so exalted, Lucifer. You think earth is enjoyment. You forgot what heaven tastes like. You are being carnal like those people. But as for me and my household, we will surely serve the Lord. My fellow soldier, don't forget that the soul is passing away and you will be thrown into the lake of fire with all your small boys.
Hey, Uncle Satan. Welcome back to the soft life. See what you're missing here. You don't tire for life on earth. I see you there with your agents always fighting GRA, but you know that place is dangerous.
Well, I don't care. I'll take as many people with me as I can. And this God of yours, who does he think he is? All he just does is sit there and look to and fro throughout the whole world to give strong support to those who are righteous.
Lucifer, have you considered my servant Job? He's a blameless and upright man who fears me and keeps my commandments. In fact, there is no one like him.
He used to love protecting Job. God has given us instruction to guide no matter what the cost. Job is a good man.
Yes, Job makes our job easy. It's so easy to protect a man that does not put himself in trouble, unlike David that we always have to protect.
Yeah, I son of David, always saying the Lord is my shepherd, but we are the ones protecting him.
Job. Who does he think he is? All he does is pray and sacrifice. You know what? He only fears and respects you because of that hedge you've put around him. But if you remove that hedge, he will curse you to your face.
You know what, Satan? I give you the permission to do whatever you want with Job. All I ask is that you spare his life.
Wow. You actually giving me, a fallen soldier, permission to arrest this man? Sometimes I regret rebelling against you, but I can't go back. I'm the devil.
No, you don't have a choice, my friend. You messed up once, and there's no grace for you. This is the bed you made, and you must lay in it. Where do you even sleep?
So Satan departed from the presence of the Lord and was given permission from the Lord to do whatever he wanted to do to him, only not to take his life.
This God is good. He has blessed me beyond what I can imagine. My household is blessed, my wife, my kids. I have made a promise with my eyes that I will not look on a young maid. But I must prepare my sacrifice for next week for the Lord. Let me go tell my servants.
My lord!
Speak.
All your Uber cars have been involved in a car accident.
What?
And even all the drivers were pronounced dead on scene. Your Airbnb houses, they've been burned. And all the cleaners and the gardeners, they were burned in the fire. Your hotels and your restaurants, they've been consumed by an earthquake. And even the staff and the managers, they did not survive. My lord, your sons and daughters, They went to one of your resorts and a group of Mossmen came and shot everyone. And I'm the only one who made it out alive to tell you this.
Naked I came, and I'll go. God gives and he takes.
In all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong.
Lucifer, look at what you did to Job, and yet he still chooses to worship me. What are you trying to prove?
That man Job, he's a stubborn man, isn't he? He's very tough. But you know what? Skin for skin. All that a man has, he will give for his life. Stretch out your hand and touch his flesh, and he will curse you to your face.
Yeah, son, yeah, dear Satan. Why can't you leave this man alone?
Satan, what more do you want? Can't you see he's suffering? Father, please don't allow him to do this. Why are you entertaining him? Can you call Gabriel and Michael to take him out of here?
Don't you have other people to trouble, like Tinabu or Putin? Not this innocent man.
Like I said, Lucifer, you can do whatever you want to Job. Just spare his life.
So Satan went out from God's presence, and he stroked Job with loathsome sores from the sole of his foot to the crown of his head. And he took a piece of broken pottery to scrape himself while he sat in ashes.
Look at you, still holding onto your integrity while you're suffering in poverty and pain. Curse God and die.
Foolish woman! Shall we now receive good from God and not evil?
Job and his two friends. They came to show him sympathy and to comfort him, but they couldn't recognize him. They wept and sat with him for 7 days, and no one spoke a word, for they noticed his suffering was great.
I regret the day that I was born. I wish God would have made that day dark and without life in it. May that day be cursed. May that day have no joy in it. May that day serve as a reminder for pain in it. My life has no hope.
Job, come on now. You used to comfort all of us and help us. But now that this has happened to you, you are very impatient. Don't be shaken by this, my brother. Come on, you can do this.
But what have I done to deserve this? All my life I pray, pay my tithe, my seed and intercede for my family. I don't drink, smoke or fornicate. I've not robbed or stolen from the poor. Why is this happening to me?
Job, my brother, you deserve worse than this. You see the condition you're in right now? It's called God's grace. He's been too gracious not to take your life. Otherwise, you'll be crying a different cry. So cleanse yourself from sin and he'll restore you.
This was the will of God. He makes greats and brings low. He makes kings and removes them. Who am I to rebel against that?
My brother, do you know that God punishes those who are wicked and who plan sin?
I don't agree with what you're saying. But I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that I'll come out as pure as gold.
Where is he? Look at you. You look like nothing like gold. You look like copper, black and beautiful. My friend God, he is not here. You alone shall repent.
I will maintain my integrity.
You have no integrity. If you had integrity, you would suffer. We knew your business was illegal. How can you crash in one day?
God knows all my life I've done what is right. I've been a father to the fatherless and a protector to the widow. I have helped build my community, and I even sent kids to school.
Did you create God? How can you be right before him? God is great. No man can understand his ways. You can't question him. You're just a mortal man. No one can question God. He's just and righteous. God is just fair.
Who is this that speaks without knowing what he understands? Job, dress up for action like a man and I will talk to you. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Huh? Where were you when I created the angels in the heavens? And the stars and the moon? Sit down, boy. Do you command the rain to fall? Does it listen to you? Do you know where the gates of death are? Do you know where the lost souls go to? Can you take account for one soul? Did you create the oceans and the skies? Speak now, young boy. Where does the light come from, and where does the darkness come from? since you were born at that time. Speak now. Let us hear. Do you know when the mountain goats give birth? Are you the one that created the wild ostrich? Do you give the horses might?
I am a small man in your sight. I will keep my silence.
What about Leviathan or Behemoth, those mighty creatures? Did you create them? Will they listen to you? The great elephant, will it bow down to you?
Oh Lord, I was wrong. I spoke of things that I did not know about, and that your purposes cannot be stopped. I humble myself before you, O Lord.
God restored to Job what he had lost and gave him twice as much. Then his brothers and sisters came and ate with him at his house and showed him compassion, sympathy, and comforted him. And the Lord blessed the later days of Job more than his beginning. Job lived for 140 days. He got to see his sons and his sons' sons for 4 generations. Job died an old man full of days.